everyone. I'd like to call to order the regular board meeting for the Village of Dolton for Monday, June 2nd, 2014. If everyone is in the pledge.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with justice for all.
Remain standing. We'll have Pastor Ford tonight. We have Brother Herman Moore lead us in prayer tonight.
Let's pray. I will bless the Lord at all times. I will bless the Lord at all times, and His praises will continue to be in my mouth. Most gracious Father, we, our humble servants, approach your throne of praise, thanking you for all of your blessings, thanking you for an opportunity to assemble with my brother and my sister. Yes, and I will continue to reconcile us to your steadfast love. Continue to remove selfishness and bitterness from within us. Create within us clean hearts and continue to fill our lives with love and peace and leadership. This is our prayer, gracious Father. Amen. Amen. Amen.
Okay, first thing on the agenda is the village clerk report. Okay, second out clerk, we call roll.
Trustee Bendel.
Here.
Trustee Pearson.
Here.
Trustee Smith.
Here.
Trustee Hunt.
Present.
Trustee Brown.
Here.
Trustee Henry.
Has anyone heard from trustee? Let the record reflect that trustee Henry is not present. Also, let the record reflect that our department heads are here, including the engineer from Robinson Engineering.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. And first up, the village clerk's report. I'm asking for an approval of the minutes of the regular board meeting on May 5th, 2014.
I'll make a motion that we accept the minutes of May 5th, 2014 minutes as written.
Second. So moved and seconded to approve report, regular board meetings of May 5th, 2014. Any discussion? Roll call.
Trustee Bendel.
Aye.
Trustee Pearson.
Aye.
Trustee Smith. Aye. Trustee Hunt.
Aye.
Trustee Brown.
Aye. Aye.
Second, under communications, is a letter from Mrs. Creighton on behalf of the Charters Youth Commission. Greetings on behalf of children who have a right to educational remedies. Charters Youth Commission. The goal of Charters is to ensure our youth with education and community involvement. As we plan our summer activities, Charters would like the opportunity to continue to beautify the village of Dolton by putting mulch around the maple trees along the Reed and ashes. This would enhance the eye appeal and also the house to these gorgeous trees. We, the youth, are seeking your approval and welcome response. Sincerely yours, Mr. and Mrs. Edward Creighton.
Thank you. Ms. Creighton, I think we talked about this before. I guess somebody is going to donate the mulch. So whenever you're ready to go, we're ready to go. Okay. Okay, that's it for communications. Engineers report.
Thank you this evening, Mayor, Madam Clerk, trustees, residents from the village of Dolton. So I have a couple of items on my report. You all have a copy of it. The first item is the elevated water tower inspection. That inspection, that was the interior of the 3 million gallon elevated steel water tank. It's located on Ingalls and Sibley Boulevard. Public Works Director, Mr. Matt Stacy, was there when they were doing the inspection. There will be a detailed analysis report forthcoming by the end of the month. So basically, they're going to give analysis of what the current condition is of the existing tank, and then also provide a recommendation for any type of remediation that's required. The next thing I have, there are a couple of grant opportunities for the police department. The one is the cops hiring program, and the second one is the community policing and development program. The second one does not require a match. Eligible activities include training and technical assistance, increase the capacity for community policing, and it's excellent flexibility for different types of projects. This information has been provided to the chief and the deputy chief. The grant due date is June 23rd of this month. If the chief or deputy chief has any questions, my grant department is more than available to help facilitate any questions you guys may have. The last item I have, the resurfacing from Cottage Grove Avenue. That was a grant project from South Suburban Mayor's Manager, the joint project with the villages of Dolton and South Holland. Dolton picks up 28%. South Holland picks up 72% of the construction cost. 80% of the total amount is paid for a federal grant, and 20% is the local match. Of that 20%, 28% is the village of Dolton, and 72% is South Holland. The drainage structure improvements have been completed. Also, the contractor has placed the hot mix asphalt leveling binder. We project the project to be finished within the next couple of weeks. Are there any questions?
On the hiring grant, you said the second one, there's no match. What's the match for the first one?
The match for the first one, the grant program will pay 75% of entry-level salary, including benefits. Salaries provided up to 3 years for each new hire. You must retain the officer for at least 12 months after completion of the 3 years. And again, it's due on the 23rd.
How much is the rent?
I guess it pays for 75% of the entry-level salary, including benefits.
So how many officers can you hire?
The chief or deputy chief would have to look in more detail at what's the maximum amount you can hire. I guess you would kind of look at what the entry-level salary is and equate that to a dollar amount.
How much is it for? If they're covering 75%, what is their 75%?
Again, the police department would have to look at what the entry-level salary, including benefits, is, and equate that, deduct the 75% of that. And then come up with a number. I don't think it had a specific dollar amount. I think the main thing you have to look at is salaries is provided up to 3 years for each new hire, and you must retain the officer for at least 12 months. So that's the other caveat with the grant. I could provide more detail, the complete grant packet, if you would like me to provide that to you.
I suspect, Mayor and trustees, that it's going to allow us to hire full-time people off of our full-time list. I don't believe we've ever hired anyone off of our full-time list yet, and as some of you may be aware, it expires next year.
Right.
So it'd be nice to explore this and possibly hire 1 or 2 people off the full-time list. Hire someone. We spend money to have an exam and go through a process and put together a list. So even if we could hire 1 or 2 off of our full-time list.
Chief.
Yes, ma'am.
What's the starting salary for? Ballpark.
I believe it was low 50s.
It's the low 50s?
Yes.
So this is going to be a really nice amount,
Yeah.
size grant.
Plus benefits. Low 50s. It's definitely worth looking into.
Thank you very much.
Thank
If
you.
need any additional information, Chief, just let me know.
We'll do it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Committee reports. Police and Fire, Trustee Pierce.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Police Chief Franklin, Dolton Police department received and responded to 910 complaints and requests for service during the period of May 19th through June 2nd. The chief handed in a report of crime from the community too long to read, so I won't read that. I will mention that we did have a shooting in our community, and no one takes it lightly. We are working, well, I'm working on putting together a program, actually something that the mayor had talked about way back in 2011 before he became mayor, a program that he had a vision of DCAN, which is Dolton Community Action Network, and that's something where we're going to try to get the residents involved, community leaders, and just do some community policing and make it where everybody has a chance to participate in helping get the community better, and maybe who knows who we'll bring in to talk, but it will only get better with community policing and getting people involved, and that's why it's good to hear about this grant that's out there. Maybe some of that money could go towards the training of or assisting of police officers to participate in it, because it's just like Chicago's CAPS program, where the community got involved and helped out and trying to make the community better. So I'll be working on that over the next few weeks, talking with the mayor and talking with the police chief. From Fire Chief Terry Hughes, between May 6th and June 1st, the fire department responded to 360 calls. The breakdown is as follows: 289 EMS, 49 fire-related calls, 8 NVAs, and 13 CO calls, and 1 dive unit response. At this time, the fire department is 301 calls ahead of last year. The fire department and school district 205 are in partnership to put on the first fire cadet camp. This is the start of fire classes being offered in the schools to get students more involved in fire science. The dates for the summer program is June 9th through July 18th. Mr. Arrington is here from the school to say a few words on our partnership and what the future of this program will be in the schools. Is Mr. Arrington here today?
Yes.
Oh, okay, so I'm sorry, I didn't see him.
Thank you so much, Trustee Pearson, to Mayor Rogers and this village board and everyone that's here. We're really excited about this partnership between the village of Dolton and School District 205. And Mayor Rogers, we really appreciate you reaching out to us. And also Chief Hughes, this is the first time. This is a very exciting program that Trustee Pearson just talked about. They came to us and talked about, and I'm John Arrington, Director of College and Career Programs for Thornton Township High School District 205. And they reached out, Chief Hughes reached out and said, hey, do you have any programs that our young people can get into, our homegrown local young boys, young girls can get into to learn about fire science and what it takes to be a fireman? And I said, no, we don't. And he said, well, would you like to? And so he reached out to us and we developed the curriculum, and we've got we're excited to announce we have our first summer program that is going to be started, a partnership between the village of Dolton, School District 205, high school students, freshmen through seniors. Now, we do have some slots available. So if you know any student that live, particularly in Dolton, let them know that we have some flyers on the table, or they can go to our website, district205.net, and get all the information. And we're going to, it's going to be just an exciting summer camp for these students as they progress. And who knows, some of them may come back well knowledge degreed and apply for jobs right here in the village of Dolton. So we're excited. We want to thank this board, thank Mayor Rogers, Chief Hughes. Thank you all for reaching out to us, and we're excited about this program.
Chief Hughes, did you have anything you wanted to add to that?
Just we're hoping, we've talked about this expanding into the school year itself. And
Yes.
then tying it in with South Suburban, so they graduate from the high schools here, go to South Suburban and continue their education as a cadet under our guidance. You know, that it'll help them when we give our next test, help them, we can then give them points for being part of the department as a cadet. So we're trying to expand everything to the community and get the kids more involved. So it's a great job, and we want to get as many youths in the area excited about it. So.
And the thing I want to see is, there's applications here. We have to get our youth involved because they need these jobs. Working in the fire department is great paying jobs. These are careers, and our kids are not in them. And so to get our kids in them, we need to get them involved right now while they're in high school so that they can want to become firemen. And this is the first step. And like I said, career jobs. So take advantage of it, and Mayor, that's all I have.
Thank you, Trustee Pearson. When the chief and I sat down to put this program together, one of the things that we always hear is that we have a lot of employees here that don't get in the building. So it's been kind of traditionally done where we've had applicants come in the police department, the fire department, and we can, quite frankly, with some of the residents that have taken our test and passed and scored. So by law, we have to go off those lists. So consequently, we wind up hiring people that are not from our community. So this would give us a leg up in regards to training our young people and get them in tune to wanting to be on the fire department and our police department, like to develop something like this with the police department, and it will pay off in the end. And like the chief said, once they go through this program, they'll have a leg up on the other applicants that apply because they'll receive approximately 5 points towards their examination to be hired as a firefighter. So,
Awesome.
thank you very much, Mr. Aaron.
Thank you.
For, implementing this program. So we just got to get the people. What's the capacity that we can actually take?
This first year, we're going to start off with 25, and so we've got about 12 slots still available.
Okay.
So if you know any students, please send them on, quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Okay. And I forgot, Chief, what was the age requirement? Or was there an age requirement?
Freshman through senior.
Okay. All right, great. Thank you. Next thing on the agenda is Public Works, Trustee Bendel.
Thank you. From Superintendent Matt Stacy's department, reports for Public Works reported that from June 2nd, 2014, Public Works has done 319 requests for services. Water meters installed 23, maintenance of vehicle repairs, 4 police cars, small and large tractors, maintenance to car equipment, truck 1447, repairs to the sweeper. Loader pickups 31, Julie locations 69, sewer complaints 52, street lights repaired 15, potholes filled 121. Reminder, please do not put your garbage out the night before garbage is due to be picked up. Cut your branches in 4-foot sections and tie them with twine string. Put bulk items items out with your garbage. Put tree branches, like I said, in the 4-foot sections, and let us know if your street lights are out. We need to know that. Also, I'm still seeing basketball hoops too close to the street, not set back in out of the way of the traffic where the kids are playing. They run into the street with the balls and could get injured. Please put your trash in the trash cans, not beside the trash cans. If you can get everything in, that makes it better because the birds are carrying it. The traffic moving by moves it around, and then it gets run over by cars, and it don't look so nice. I had a phone call today. There was a water main break on Chicago Road and 142nd, and the lady called and said they did a wonderful job over there, Mr. Stacy. So thank you. Thank you, Mayor.
You're welcome, Trustee Bendel. I want to go, before we go any further, I just want to alert the residents here that we had an increase in armed robberies and slash vehicle hijacking being last night. This 2-week period, we had 15 of them, 14 report you. So I want you to be observant, and if you see anything, call the police. The police did a fantastic job last night. There was a attempted carjacking, armed robbery, 148 in Dorchester. The victim followed the offender. They came across the police, flagged the police down, police pursued the vehicle, got them stopped in the 100 block of Shepherd. Both offenders flee from the scene. We called Gale City to have them bring the dog over, and both suspects were captured. And the dog did a great job. So, the police did a great job last night too. But anyway, I just want you to be alert of that fact and keep your eyes open. Watch out for people. Hey, next thing on the agenda is housing president.
Thank you. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, the residents of Dorchester. Thank you for coming. Today, housing activity counts from May 1st through May 31st, 2014 was 33 as-is sales, 30 sale inspections, 28 escrow release inspections, 23 escrow deposits, 18 escrow refunds, 11 quick claims, 17 judicial, 104 rental licenses, 212 rental inspections, 18 vacant property permits, and 1 trust. The total sales for that month was $28,785. Next, just a couple of reminders. Dolton's first annual Community Cleanup Day will be this weekend, which is June 6th through June 8th, which is a Friday through Sunday. This Community Day involves the residents to do some spring cleaning. For instance, clean your basements, garages, or even your lawns. You can place your unwanted items at the curb, and Homewood Disposal will pick up your unwanted items on your assigned trash day. And no, you will not get a ticket during Community Cleanup Day. And again, Mr. Irvin, please post on our website for the Community Cleanup Day. Next on my list is I would like to have a RFP, which stands for Request for Proposal for Board of Companies. Again, Mr. Irvin, can you have Denise or someone from your staff write up the RFP for Board of Companies? Residents, we are hiring once again. We are hiring for 1 part-time clerk. You need to see Alina or Mr. Irvin. And we are hiring for 2 public work drivers. You must have your CDLs. You will see Mr. Stacy. Last but not least, we are having our first annual cancer walk, which will be held June 14th. If you would like to be a sponsor or signed up or participate in any type of way, please call myself at 708-297-6859. Again, the number is 708-297-6859. And that concludes my report.
Okay, trustee Henry.
Thank you.
Okay, next thing on the agenda is the Dorchester Melody Fitness Center.
Good evening, everyone. Thanks for coming out here on Monday night. Very short and to the point. We have a very long night. The Dorchester reports are as follows. The senior deposits were $53,897.36. With the business deposits being at, $6,200, which brings the grand total to $60,097.36. Melanie May deposits were $19,446.95. And that's the end of my report tonight.
Thank you, Trustee Smith. Next thing on the agenda is Trustee Brown.
Thank you, Mayor. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. First, I'd like to give out the information on the jobs. Retrofit 1 program. Community intake session jobs available through programs include skilled trade worker, non-construction staff, electricians, pipe fitters, and carpenters. Please bring a photo ID, resume, union card, certification, or credential on June the 6th, 2014, 9:30 to 2 p.m. at Oliver Harvey College at the South Chicago Learning Center, located at 3055 East 92nd Street. Please contact the Public Building Commission at 312-744-3090. They're hiring for the state of Illinois correction officer. Minimum requirements to become a correctional officer in Illinois. Illinois resident, 18 years of age, high school diploma, GED certificate, valid driver's license, U.S. citizen or permanent resident. Speak, read, and write English. Individuals who meet these requirements must submit an online applicant data form found at the Illinois Department of Correction. So you just go online to the Illinois Department of Correction, career opportunity. Correctional officer benefits and salaries range between $27,000 and $33,000 and go up to $41,000 to $50,000. Depends on location. Benefits include paid holidays, vacation, health, life insurance, and excellent retirement plan. The Great Chicago Food Depository, free meals for kids this summer. The Great Chicago Food Depository lunch bus brings healthy meals to children in your community. The Great Chicago Food Depository summer lunch bus travels to locations throughout the South Side each weekday to serve nourishing meals to children. All meals must be eaten on site. Children 18 and under. Men, June the 9th through August the 27th, except July the 4th, Monday through Friday. There's a variety of locations. The location out in Dolton will be at Dolton Park at 14700 Evans between hours of 10:35 and 10:55. That's the Great Chicago Food Depository, giving out free lunches to children. Also, save the date. The Honorable Dorothy Brown, clerk of the Circuit Court of Cook, Illinois, expungement summit, Saturday, June the 7th, 2014. A full-service expungement summit of Dolton juvenile. Applicants filing registration at 8:30 a.m. Doors closed at 6 p.m. Located at the Living World Christian Center at 7600 Roosevelt Road in Forest Park, Illinois. Zip code 60130. Also, in the cap of it, Dolton Township, Days in the Park will be this Thursday, June the 5th at Dolton Park at Ingalls and Irving. Sponsored by the Thornton Township Supervisor Frank Zuccarelli. And there's 12 other locations. They'll be going to Hazel Crest, June the 13th, Burnham, June the 20th, Homewood, June the 27th, Calumet City, July the 11th, Riverdale, July the 17th, South Holland, July the 25th, Lansing, August the 1st, Markham, August 8th, Dixmoor, August the 15th, Harvey, August the 22nd, and Phoenix, August the 29th. This information can be found on the Thornton Township website. That ends my report. Thank you.
Thank you, Trustee Brown. Next is Finance Committee of the Whole.
Good evening, everybody. We had our first budget meeting Memorial Day weekend. Committee of the Whole went over the budget. We spent about 6 hours on the weekend going over the budget. It was actually a very productive meeting. So again, so the trustees will get the second draft of the budget probably this week. I'm planning on hoping that everyone will be able to make probably June 13th, typically on Friday, maybe 10 a.m. or 11 a.m. I'm trying to see if the village manager and finance director will be available to meet June 13th to do the next budget meeting. And hopefully if everything goes well on June 13th, we'll pass the budget June 16th have a special meeting for the committee of the whole issue. But once again, the budget has to be passed by June 13th, so if the budget is not ready to be passed on June 16th, we can perhaps schedule a special meeting another day for the adjournment. It has to be June 30th. June has to be passed, so hopefully we can pass June 16th for the whole. And finally, we are in the process of getting close to our audit for 2012 being completed. As I said before, we're 2 years back right now on the audit, actually 3 years to count this year. So we're going to be doing that 2012. That audit will start June 23rd, and they should be done around October, and then the next one are starting 2013 will start October. So hopefully by the end of this year, we have 2012 and 2013 done for audit. And that is my report.
Okay, thank you, Trustee Brown. Next on our agenda is the village administrator's report.
I have nothing to report this evening.
Next is corporate bills, Director Miller.
I want to request payment approval for the total of corporate payments. The breakdown will be corporate payments of $1,781,630.72. Gross payroll total $494,027. The total of the two is $2,325,124.99.
Okay, so get a motion to approve the corporate bills as Director Miller announced.
I make a motion to approve the corporate bills in the amount of $2,325,499.
Second.
It's been motion to approve the corporate bills this evening, and seconded by motion by Trustee Pearson, and seconded by Trustee Pearson. Any discussion? No discussion.
Trustee Pearson?
Aye.
Trustee Hunt?
Aye.
Trustee Henyard?
Aye.
Trustee Smith? Trustee Brown?
Aye.
Trustee Wendell?
Aye.
Six ayes, motion carries.
Next, I will ask for approval for the Dorchester payment. The Dorchester Center Registry totals out to $44,116.12. The gross payroll will be $41,876.62. For the Melody Fitness Center, AP $8,332.30. And the gross payroll is $8,289. The total for the Dorchester and Melody Fitness Center is $102,614.04.
I'll make a motion that we approve the bills for $102,614.04.
Second.
Motion to approve the bills as announced by Director Miller, and seconded. Any discussion? No discussion, roll call.
Trustee Pearson?
Aye.
Trustee Hunt?
Aye.
Trustee Henyard?
Aye.
Trustee Smith? Trustee Brown?
Aye.
Trustee Wendell?
Aye.
Okay, six ayes, motion carries. Thank you for your report. Okay. Mayor's report. First of all, I'd like to congratulate the graduating class of 2014 from Thorn Ridge High School and Thorn Wood High School. They held their commencement exercises this past Saturday. Also, I've been holding ice cream day at all the local schools, Franklin School, Vandenberg today. I'm sorry, Vandenberg was last week. Today was Deacon. And we still have Lincoln and Roosevelt elementary schools to go. So the kids really enjoyed the ice cream they received today. We passed out 476 cups of ice cream to the kids for the summer school class. That's something we'll try to do. No. It was announced last week. Well, that's something that I paid for. And came out, I can't think of that. I thought it would be something else. Kids, maybe something better. But it was announced last week.
Oh, well, I would like to be a part of it because I'm over the youth program and I have no problem with giving to something such as that because I know some youth missed out on it.
It was announced last week. Also, May 14th, we demolished the long-standing abandoned garages that was at 7 Boulevard Beach. They had become a haven for prostitution, drugs, homeless living there, drinking, and were just totally unsafe and unsightly. So they all came down. say the public works did an excellent job of getting it done. We had dumpsters from home disposal, and I think we put all 4 garages in 6 times. So, good job, Public Works. Father's Day is coming up Sunday, June 15th. The fathers are here. Nice to recognize them. It's put them in mind. We got coffee with the mayor coming up next Saturday, June 14th, from maybe 8:30 to 10:30 a.m. We'll have 2 guest speakers there. One of our guest speakers will be Michael Taylor from the Guardian Pest Control. Sometimes around this time of year, we are infested with different pests that come inside, especially during this rainy season. Raccoons, possums, ants, spiders, you name it. So Guardian has been serving this community for a long time, so they're going to come to the coffee with the mayor, put on an explanation in regards to what you should do to try to keep the gas and the pests from living with you. So I encourage you to attend if you'd like to get some information on that. Also, with all the rain that we've had, I had a meeting with the Cook County Mosquito Abatement Supervisor, and I asked them to share with us or develop a program for the village of Dolton, so we will get regular treatment for the mosquitoes in our area. So they brought in a plan, and we will add approximately 2 to 3 times a month. Cook County Mosquito Abatement Program will be treating our areas with mosquitoes. We've had some complaints from the public in regards to some of the things that we do here in Village Hall, and we're going to address those things. So we're not falling on deaf ears, but we'll do all we can to investigate the matter of your complaint, and if we need to take corrective action, we will do so. That's the end of my report.
I have a question for you.
Yes.
About the mosquito pesticide. What time are they going to do it? What kind of pesticide is it? How long will it stay in the air? Will it affect anyone? I mean, I've heard about it, don't get me wrong. But it never came to our neck of the woods, so I never got to ask this question. Not saying this is a bad thing either. Just asking what kind of chemicals are they putting in the air? How long is it going to stay there? Well, will it affect anyone?
It's not a pesticide. It's a controlled formula that has been tested. It won't hurt animals, it won't hurt people. The only thing it works on really is mosquitoes. So I was assured that there's no harm. As far as when it's going to be done, what they do is their biologists come out and they test different areas. Usually if there's stacks of discarded tires or there's water that remains or large bodies of water, they come out and test it, and they use the strength of that ingredient that they spray for those certain areas. So I have all the maps that I can share with you that we put together where they're going to treat my village.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I just wanted to remind everyone that vehicle stickers for the full year beginning July 1st, 2014 through June 30, 2015 are now on sale at the Village Hall. They are $20 for vehicles, $5 for seniors. There is a grace period through July 15th. After July 15th, the $20 or the $5 for seniors will increase by 50%. So please do make your best efforts to purchase your stickers before July 1st, but certainly by July 15th.
What's the senior age?
65. It's $20 for a vehicle. For seniors, I'm sorry, it was $20. Thank you for correcting me. I'm still in last year's time. $40, sorry, for a full year sticker for a vehicle, $5 for seniors. It will go up 50% for both rates after July 15th.
Okay, thank you, Madam Clerk.
Excuse me, Mayor.
Yes.
Now, I have something I forgot in my report.
Yes.
I just want to let the board and the residents know that we did pass an ordinance for free permits to residents who have to live and occupy the property that have come to an end. I just want to announce only 50 residents benefit from this, so maybe we can try again next year and maybe advertise a little bit harder with that. The only 50 residents applied or benefit from the free permits. I thought it was still the 8th of June. No, it's starting the end of May, 60 days. What is it, 60 days? So I just wanted to announce that. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, next thing on the agenda is old business. Mr. Irving.
Thank you, Mayor. First item on the agenda under old business is the settlement agreement with Azavar Corporation and the Village of Dolton, which was discussed and agreed to move forward to a formal vote tonight in the last committee of the whole. I would ask that the mayor ask for a motion to enter into this agreement.
Okay, can I get a motion to approve the settlement agreement between Azavar Audit Solutions Incorporated?
I'll make the motion that we enter into agreement with Azabar for the settlement agreement as written.
Second.
Is the motion and second to approve the settlement agreement with Azavar? Any discussion? No discussion, roll call.
I'm sorry, trustees, I believe I heard before I looked, I called the corporate bill, was using my old order, roll call. At least I got everybody's attention, so you knew. Including some funny looks, so thank you for that. Trustee Bendo.
Aye.
Trustee Pearson.
Aye.
Trustee Smith.
Aye.
Trustee Hunt.
Aye.
Trustee Brown.
Aye.
Trustee Henry.
Okay, motion carries 6 ayes.
Thank you. The next item is item B under old business. This is to do with the Urban Land Bank and Development Authority membership. This would be a membership with the cooperation of the board with the South Suburban Land Bank Management, and this was presented also at the last committee of the whole and was recommended to be brought forward for a vote tonight.
Okay. Can I get a motion to approve the intergovernmental agreement with South Suburban Land Bank Development?
I make a motion to approve the development agreement.
Second.
Motion to approve the intergovernmental agreement with the South Suburban Land Bank Development Board. And second, any discussion?
We have a whole lot of questions concerning them at our committee of the whole meeting, as far as what properties, whether it be residential or commercial, and, is that gentleman here tonight?
No, he's not. He's actually at Country Club Hills. Maybe I can answer some of the questions. I spent a lot of time with the company, or the organization, I shouldn't say it's not a company. So I'd be happy to answer any questions that I
What
can.
properties are they looking at?
They're not looking at any in particular right now. They wait for, first of all and foremost, property owners to come to them unless they have a developer that is seeking property that they may be able to obtain. They do not target individual properties in any given community. For example, the board meeting prior to this to approve the donation of the property, I believe it was 14700 Harvard. They acquired that because it's in an area where there are other vacant properties that they can